120 words per minute. Ready? Start para. This writ petition raises a pressing contemporary issue concerning the need to create an adequate infrastructure for the installation of e-charging stations for the electric vehicles along with the requisite legal framework that would be necessary to facilitate their seamless operation. Paragraph. The petitioner before this court is a businessman and a citizen of India and a resident of Bhagwati Bhuvan Cooperative Housing Society situated in Charmichael Pedder Road, Mumbai. The petitioner claims that the present petition is filed on account of the rejection of permission to the petitioner to install charging infrastructure at the petitioner's garage in the said society. Such permission was rejected by the society which was sought for charging the petitioner's newly purchased electrical vehicle. The petitioner claims that considering the immense environmental and other advantages of electrical vehicle coupled with the state government's and central government's policy document, it is incumbent upon the state and the registry of cooperative societies, that is respondent numbers 2 and 3, to exercise power under the Maharashtra Cooperative Societies Act 1960 so as to ensure that the petitioner and other similarly placed individuals residing in various housing societies in Mumbai to get the benefit of the charging stations to be installed at the garage and parking places in the premises of their societies. The petitioner is primarily aggrieved by the inaction of the respondents, particularly respondent numbers 2, 3, 5, and 6, in failing to provide the necessary permissions for the installation of charging stations which are beneficial to the petitioner and such similarly placed persons. It is under such conspectus that the petitioner has approached this court invoking Article 226 of the Constitution of India 1950 in bracket Constitution of India for short bracket close. The substantive praise in the petitioner addressed a letter dated 10th May 2022 to respondent number 5, society requesting for issuance of a no objection certificate for obtaining a new electric power connection exclusively for charging electrical vehicle at the garage of the petitioner in the premises of the society. The petitioner received a letter dated 18th May 2022 from the respondent number 5, society stating that it had no policy for permitting individuals members to install electric meter oblique charging stations for charging of electric vehicles, and thus such permission was refused by respondent number 5. Paragraph. By a letter dated 4th June 2024 addressed by the advocate for the petitioner to the respondent number 5, such request as above was reiterated. It was on 8th June 2022 that the petitioner filed a representation before respondent numbers 2, 4, and 6 seeking their intervention on these concerns. However, the petitioner claims to have received no response from the said authorities. Paragraph. Mr. Harsh Sheth for the petitioner would contend that the registrar of the cooperative societies is clothed with sufficient powers to direct amendment to the bylaws of cooperative societies to ensure that permission with regard to the installation of charging station for electric vehicle be a part of bylaws of such societies in Mumbai. The petitioner would also submit that powers are conferred on the state government under section 79 of the MCS Act as well, coupled with the duty to ensure that such suitable policy measures are undertaken in regard to the above in the benefit of citizens at large. Mr. Sheth would contend that Maharashtra Electric Vehicle Policy 2021 in bracket MEV Policy 2021 bracket close is silent on the infrastructure for charging of electric vehicle in societies which needs to be specifically addressed, considering the need for such infrastructure in today's changing times. The petitioner further seeks directions from the state government, that is respondent number 1, to take appropriate steps with regard to the above in larger public interest. Also, according Mr. State Daniel of permission to install electric charging station without any justifiable reason leads to deprivation of the right of the petitioner to enjoy his property, violating the constitutional right guaranteed under Article 300A of the Constitution. Full stop.